A crowded grocery store where a shopper stands in front of a nearly empty egg shelf. The camera zooms in on their stunned face, eyes wide in disbelief as they stare at a price tag that reads $10.99 for a carton of eggs. Is this a new normal? Prices are soaring and breakfast is becoming a luxury. But don't worry, folks. Our leaders have a crack plan to fix it. Get ready for a story about economics, political distractions, and how the cost of breakfast might just drive us all scrambling for answers. This is the escalation crisis, a presidential show game. The great egg crisis. It's a big deal, trust me. The media is abuzz with the shocking news that egg prices have skyrocketed. While average Americans are wondering if their grocery bill will bankrupt them before they can even make an omelet, President Trump steps up to the podium to deliver what he calls a tremendous plan to solve the egg crisis. President Trump with confidence. Folks, I know what you're thinking. Egg prices are out of control, right? Well, don't worry. I'm here to tell you that we're going to make eggs great again. The room is silent as reporters look at each other, unsure whether to laugh or cry. President Trump continues, unfazed by the growing disbelief. President Trump, smiling. We're going to bring the prices down so fast, you won't even know what hit you. Believe me, I know eggs. I know the best eggs. I know the greatest eggs. And I'll make sure you all have access to them at fantastic prices. It's going to be huge. Cut to the grocery store. A customer stares at a dozen eggs priced at $9.99. They look up and give a half-hearted chuckle. Customer, shaking head. Yeah, I'm sure Trump's tremendous plan will help me with this. Rebranding eggs, Trump style. The following week, President Trump makes a surprise announcement. It's not about lowering egg prices, but rather his plan to revolutionize the egg industry by rebranding eggs. The eggs name is now, officially, Trump Eggs. President Trump with pride. You see, eggs are great, but they could be so much better. That's why I'm proud to announce Trump Eggs. The best eggs from the best chickens raised on the best farms. Nobody does eggs like we do. Cut to confused farmer standing in a barn, looking at a basket of eggs. The farmer scratches his head. Farmer muttering, I don't know if it's the chickens or the marketing, but I'm not sure what makes them Trump eggs. Back to President Trump, standing in front of the golden egg, smiling widely. President Trump beaming. Look at these beautiful eggs, folks. The best eggs. You won't find anything like them anywhere else. Tremendous quality. And they're going to help us fix the egg crisis. They're going to be luxurious. I'm talking about eggs like you've never seen before. Cut to an Instagram influencer holding up a carton of Trump eggs and posing with it. Influencer grinning. Get your Trump eggs today. They're affordable, unlike that $9.99 dozen you were about to buy. The Gulf of America. Wait, what? The White House. President Trump stands in front of a podium, proudly announcing a monumental decision. One that is definitely going to distract everyone from the egg crisis. President Trump with a grin. I know folks have been worried about eggs, but don't worry, we're handling it. Meanwhile, we're rebranding a much bigger issue today, the Gulf of Mexico. It's not the Gulf of Mexico anymore, folks. I'm proud to announce we are renaming it to the Gulf of America. Ah, yes, when the going gets tough, the tough renamed bodies of water. Forget eggs. Now, let's just focus on America's Gulf. It's a win-win, right? Of course, the Gulf of Mexico is still called the Gulf of Mexico on every map, but why let details get in the way? Cut to a geography class. A teacher stands in front of a map, confused, as students raise their hands. Student nervously, excuse me, Mrs. Johnson, did we just change the Gulf of Mexico? Teacher, sighing, yes, we did. Now forget about that. I'll be handing out a quiz on the Gulf of America in 5 minutes. And just like that, a centuries-old name, a vital part of the world's geography, is rebranded. You know, for the people. Cut to President Trump again, smiling as he watches the news coverage of his big announcement. President Trump, proudly, the Gulf of America sounds much better, doesn't it? That's what we do, make things great again by changing names. Just wait till I rename the Atlantic to Trump's big blue ocean. The Atlantic Ocean, now under new ownership. Coming soon to a map near you. Trump's big blue ocean. It's certainly more memorable. And who needs a stable egg market when you've got a whole ocean to rebrand? Part 4, the crisis? Well, not really. The White House again. The cameras are rolling, and President Trump, now standing next to a large basket of golden eggs, is ready to address the nation. President Trump grinning. It's official. Folks, I fixed the egg crisis. We got golden eggs now. Much more luxurious. A perfect symbol of how great things are going in America. These eggs? Tremendous. They're like the best eggs you can get, believe me. Golden eggs, huh? Sure, that's one way to address an egg shortage. Let's just forget that regular eggs are still priced higher than a tank of gas and dive into the symbolic basket of golden solutions. Cut to a grocery store. A shopper stands in front of a shelf full of eggs that cost $9.99 for a dozen. They hold up their phone, comparing prices online. Customer, rolling eyes, golden eggs, huh? This is the best we've got? Where's the cheaper I was promised? Golden eggs or not, it seems like President Trump's new plan to tackle the egg crisis didn't really make much of an impact on your grocery bill. But hey, golden eggs sound pretty cool, right? Just don't try buying one. They cost about as much as a small car. Cut back to President Trump in the White House, still proudly holding up the golden eggs. President Trump, enthusiastically, look at these beautiful eggs, folks. Truly the best. And if you want some, we're opening up a golden egg store. It's going to be huge. You'll get the finest eggs at a price. But hey, it's America. Well, looks like there's a new egg brand in town. Just don't ask for a discount. Trump's golden eggs don't come cheap. The Great Egg-olution, or is it? Scene, a press conference in the White House. President Trump stands at the podium once again, surrounded by his chicken coalition allies. The big announcement? Eggs are now cheaper than ever. A giant banner behind him reads, "Eggs for all, thanks to the Chicken Coalition." But, strangely, the price tag at the grocery store still reads $9.99 for a dozen. President Trump grinning. Folks, I told you, with the Chicken Coalition's help, we've solved the egg crisis. Eggs are cheaper, more accessible, and ready for your breakfast tables. This is a huge win for America, believe me. Hold on just a second there, Mr. President. Cheap eggs? Really? Because last time we checked, they were still priced like they had been hand-delivered by golden chickens. It seems the only thing that's cheaper is a PR spin. Cut to a grocery store. The camera zooms in on a carton of eggs that still cost $9.99. A customer holds up the carton and raises an eyebrow. Customer sarcastically, "Oh yeah, cheaper eggs. This is definitely a deal." It's almost like the price drop didn't actually happen. Imagine that, a politician over-promising and under-delivering. Classic Trump. Cut back to the press conference where President Trump is still smiling, oblivious to the glaring disconnect. President Trump beaming. We've also invested in better chicken feed, more space for our hens, and new experiments to make eggs more affordable. We'll even have a whole new line of egg-flavored ice cream by the end of the year. Huge, folks. It's going to be tremendous. Egg-flavored ice cream? That's a thing now? Folks, I'm not sure what world we're living in anymore, but I do know one thing. They're not fixing the price of eggs. They're just turning them into, well, other things. The epic, excellent, and slightly absurd conclusion. A high-end restaurant. A waiter brings out a plate with the most extravagant golden egg sitting in the center. It's surrounded by caviar, truffle oil, and what appears to be smoke rising from it. The customer gasps in awe. Customer, looking impressed, is this the egg that saved America? Waiter, nodding solemnly. Yes, sir. The Trump egg. Only $99.99. But remember, it's a symbol of our new future, thanks to President Trump's plan. So, the Trump egg, $99.99. And yes, folks, it's still cheaper than a dozen eggs at your local grocery store. But hey, at least it's an experience. Cut to President Trump, sitting in a luxury office, sipping a glass of orange juice while overlooking a map of the now-renamed Gulf of America. He gives a content sigh, feeling like a champion. President Trump, smirking, I told you, America, it's all coming together. We rebranded the Gulf. We got ice cream coming. And, well, the eggs? Still a work in progress. But I did lower taxes, so it's a win-win. Tremendous win for everyone. Ah, yes, taxes. When all else fails, just lower taxes. It's like throwing a tax party to distract from the fact that you can't afford your breakfast. A family sitting at their kitchen table, staring mournfully at a lone egg on their plate. It's a symbolic moment, the last egg they could afford. And so, America moves forward. The Gulf is now America's. Eggs are still overpriced. And the only thing that really got cheaper was the rhetoric. But hey, at least we got a rebrand out of it. Bon appetit. The Gulf of America, where the eggs are priceless, but your wallet isn't.